NATO chief Jens Stoltenberg expressed certainty that Ukraine will ultimately become a member of the NATO alliance while discussing Ukraine's aspirations for NATO membership. However, the West must prepare for a long war. Sigrid Castañeda reports.
NATO's leader Jens Stoltenberg says that the war between Russia and Ukraine won't end quickly. He warns the West to prepare for a long war in Ukraine despite claiming to want quick peace for the said country. In an interview with Funke, a German media group, Stoltenberg said most war lasts longer than expected when they first begin. Therefore, the West must prepare for a long war in Ukraine. Ukraine tried to fight back against Russia in June, but didn't make much progress. Media reports over the last few weeks cited Western officials and military planners saying that they have considered the Kyiv's counteroffensive will not succeed, leaving the front lines mostly unchanged as winter sets in. Meanwhile, the UK worries that Russia might use missiles to attack Ukraine's buildings this winter. To recall, Russian President Vladimir Putin claimed that Ukraine lost over 71,000 men since their counteroffensive started in June of this year. Meanwhile, Stoltenberg claims that if Ukraine stops fighting, it might not exist anymore. But if Russia stops, there could be peace. It can be remembered that in October 2022, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky issued a decree banning all negotiations with Russia. And Ukraine's Foreign Minister Dmytro Kuleba in August said that Putin and Zelensky will never be able to see each other at a negotiation table. Reporting this has been Sigrid Castañeda as the Manay News.
2023 has yet to end, but the United States has already reached a grim milestone on the number of mass shootings that happened this year. Berhil Parba files this report.
Mass shooting incidents in the United States have surpassed the 500 mark over the weekend. This grim milestone was recorded by the Gun Violence Archive or GVA, which said the U.S. averages almost 2 mass shootings a day. The 500th incident this year was recorded on Sunday when Denver Police Department posted an alert on X, formerly known as Twitter. This incident involved a mass shooting that left 5 people injured. And hours later, an El Paso police report said that they opened an investigation following a shooting that killed a 19-year-old teenager and left 5 more people injured, bringing the number of mass shootings in the U.S. to 501. GVA defines mass shooting as an incident in which 4 or more people are shot and either injured or killed, not including the shooter. Meanwhile, the recent annual crime and safety report released by the National Center for Education Studies revealed that 188 school shootings in the 2021 to 2022 school year. The year 2021, however, recorded the highest number of mass shooting in the U.S. history, with 689 reported incidents, while 2022 saw 647 cases of mass shootings. The United States, with less than 5% of the world's population, owns 46% of the world's civilian guns. The U.S. Constitution's Second Amendment guarantees the right to bear arms, and about a third of U.S. adults say they personally own a gun, according to the Pew Research Center. However, U.S. ranks first in the world in terms of both individual gun ownerships and cases of mass shootings incident. But the gun ownership issue remains divisive in the United States. Pew Research Center said that Americans are evenly split over whether gun ownership does more to increase or decrease safety. About 49% say it does more to increase safety by allowing law-abiding citizens to protect themselves. But an equal share say gun ownership does more to reduce safety by giving too many people access to firearms and increasing misuse. 79% of Republicans say that gun ownership does more to increase safety, while a nearly identical share of Democrats, 78%, say that it does more to reduce safety. Reporting, this has been Verhil Parba as the Manay News.
Before traveling back home to North Korea, its leader Kim Jong-un brought with him parting gifts given by Russian. Kim Montana has the details.
Before traveling home, North Korean leader Kim Jong-un received parting gifts, including a body armor and a set of drones given to him by Russian governor. Kim recently concluded his 6-day visit to Russia, wherein he met with Russian President Vladimir Putin, held various inspections, and visited Russia's Pacific frigate last Saturday. Russian state news agency TASS reported that before traveling back to North Korea, the governor of the eastern Russian region of Primory gifted him a bulletproof vest. 5 attack drones, and 1 uranium-25 aircraft reconnaissance drone. Russia also held a grand farewell ceremony in Vladivostok, complete with a red carpet and honor guards. Meanwhile, Dmitry Peskov said that Kim and Putin did not sign any agreement during their talks. Reporting for Newsline World, this has been Ken Montana, SMI News.
Representatives of gasoline station appear before the Philippine Congress amid the continuous rise in oil prices in the country. MJ Montahar tell us more.
Gas station representatives were summoned to Congress on Monday afternoon, September 18. Big gasoline station owners like Filipina Shell, Flying V, Total, and smaller stations under the Independent Philippine Petroleum Companies Association were present. All of them were called to find a solution on the ongoing increase in oil prices. This week, gasoline prices have gone up again by 1 peso 70 centavos to 2 peso per liter, while diesel prices increased by 2 peso 30 centavos to 2 peso 60 centavos per liter. Kerosene prices have also risen by 2 peso to 2 peso 30 centavo per liter.
Your friends here in the House want to listen to you because we want to work together to see how we can mitigate the prices.
The Congress has also opened to suggestions from oil companies to ease the burden on motorists. The leader of the House previously mentioned that they are studying proposals to repeal the oil deregulation law and suspend the collection of oil excise tax.
We are very much open to making suggestions as clear and direct as even making recommendations to the Office of the President and to the economic managers.
By next week, Congressman Tulfo said that oil industry players are yet to determine the sacrifices that they're willing to make to help the riding public due to their weekly oil price hike. For Ganamabulog Philippines, MJ Mondihar, SMNI News.